It's really tough sometimes. Just getting up in the morning is a hassle, and it just weighs down every part of you. Just thinking, this could have been prevented. It didn't have to be this way. Just miss the feeling that I got knowing I was okay and knowing everything was normal. I lost $200 on a bad auto deal. I got a job and I needed a car. I needed to get to that job. I just needed something to get me places. And I was looking for something just on the cheap, something that didn't cost a lot. That's when I found Bradley's Auto Place. This is Bradley's Auto Place right there. My $200 is somewhere inside. I found this place when I was looking for cars. I wanted to find me a cheap car. Went in, found a 1999 Ford Escort. It was about $4,000. And I went and signed the paperwork for it and put a $200 deposit down on it. So I did that. So later that same night, I got a phone call from Bradley just talking about the car deal I signed for. I came up here and the first thing he says to me is like, go to the bank right now. Go to the bank right now and get a loan. Take out a personal loan for this car. Go right now. Go now before the bank closes. I was like, no, that's very sudden. I don't really want to do that. And he's like, no, just go to the bank. Go to the bank right now. He's very pushy. And then he went on about something like, he's like, listen, I'm like your dad. I'm like your dad telling you what to do. I'm like your father giving you the right thing to do. I'm like your dad. I'm your father. And he kept just telling me, like, go to the bank now, get a personal loan, which I thought was weird because they told me they would finance it for me. Now I was being told to just go take out a personal loan. So I didn't know what to do. The car I was trying to buy was a 1999 Ford Escort. Kelley Blue Book lists the prices fair between $754 and $2,415. And I was gonna buy it for $4,558. I was basically gonna pay double for what the bank thought this car was worth. So after some back and forth between Brad and myself, I said, yeah, no, I don't want to do this anymore. And he said, okay. And I said, can I get my $200 deposit back? He said, no. In his contract, and there was a terrible print job on this contract, there's words cut off. If I do not accept the credit terms when presented, I may cancel, I think the word is this, order, and my deposit will be refunded. I didn't want those credit terms, so I said no, and I should have gotten my money refunded. So I reached out, I said, that doesn't sound right. I think I deserve my money back. This is where it says it. And, I showed him his own contract. And I contacted him, I texted him, I called him. After a while, he went silent and just ignored me. And then he contacted my boss's boss, to tell me to stop talking to him. I don't know, I felt he was like tattling. He was tattling a little bit. Now, the question is now, what do I do about that, right? What does someone who's in this position do? I think really I've learned something else throughout this whole documentary I'm making. I spent more time just hanging out with my friends.
What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? How was work today?
Work was fine. Spent more time with the people I love, and at some point I think it was just about doing something with people. Just being creative around people you like. I think that's kind of what I learned about this whole thing. That, and I guess don't mess with a filmmaker.